and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very last minute holiday makeup tutorial for you. Basically, when you're a student, the month of December is never very enjoyable, so I didn't really film in like a month. So I'm really excited to finally be doing this video today. I'm kind of all over the place because, as I said, it's been such a long time since I filmed, but well, a makeup tutorial at least. So yeah, I'm really happy to do this one today. Okay, so now let's move on to primer. So I'll use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This has been my favorite primer recently, so I just really like to use this. It really smooths my skin and just preps it for foundation. I really love this primer. I was never like a big primer person, but this one really makes a difference. I feel like it just really smooths my skin. I don't necessarily have big pores, but this one just, yeah, smooths my skin and just makes foundation look much nicer. So I really love that. I apply it everywhere. And this is they have many different versions. I just have the oil-free version. And if you have a little bit of texture on your cheeks, this also helps. So okay, now for foundation, I'm really excited to use that one because I used it about like a month ago I was working with Maybelline on something very special, which I don't know if I can say that or not, but today I received an image from what I worked on and I'm really happy about it, and I'm really excited for you to see everything, the whole thing. So anyways, the Dream Cushion foundation from Maybelline, and I really love it. It has really great coverage. So I have it in the shade 45. As you can see, like, this part of my body is pretty tan. I'm sorry if today I'm all over the place. I think I haven't filmed a video in like a month. I had some like pre-recorded stuff, so I uploaded that, and then I had my finals, and then I did like a vlog, but I haven't filmed in a really long time, so like here. So I'm sorry if I'm just everywhere. I think the last video I filmed was my VIB sale haul. So anyways, so I'm gonna this actually comes with a little sponge applicator, but I just prefer to use my beauty blender, so I'm just gonna dip my beauty blender in, and then I'm just gonna start applying it on my face. And I really like this foundation. It has such great coverage. It has a lot more coverage than the one from L'Oreal, which I still really love that one, the Cushion Lumi foundation from L'Oreal. It's really great, but it's much lighter coverage. This one still feels so light on the skin, but it provides a bit more coverage. And you'll see like the shade is great. I mean, it's much darker than my face, but the shade is really nice because it's a yellow base foundation, but it's not like too bright orange yellow, so I quite like that. But it's not too olivey because I don't know, it's just like a great shade. I really love drugstore foundations, but sometimes it's a little hard to find like a good shade. So as you can see, this one just looks so nice. And I would say it's not a matte foundation at all, but it's not overly dewy because I don't love to look like wet and too shiny. I prefer like a satin finish, and I feel like this one is pretty satin, I would say. Been just loving to use my beauty blender when I apply my foundation. It just works so well. This is it for the foundation. I'm only gonna apply one layer. I feel like this is enough. I really like it. So if you want to test out a new foundation from the drugstore, I definitely recommend this one. Okay, now let's do concealer. So I'll use the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Waterproof Concealer in the shade Light Neutral. I've been using this one quite a lot recently. I was using the Maybelline Fit Me, but I recently received this one from Smashbox, so I just started using it quite a lot, and I really like it. So yeah, that's what I'm using. This shade is much lighter than my face, and I actually have a darker one that I could use, which is I think it's called Medium Light, but I don't know, this is just the one that I have closest to me. And then of course, again, I'm gonna use my beauty blender to blend everything out, and it looks really beautiful. Really like this concealer, and I actually quite like that I did a more dramatic a lighter concealer, so it's gonna, the highlight, it will be a bit more dramatic since this is a holiday makeup tutorial, which of course I'm a little late, but as I said, I had my finals and all that, so the month of December is always so crazy, so I'm sure it's been the same for all of you. And then I should probably set all of that. Let me find a powder. So I'm just going to use my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and all of my brushes are dirty. This is actually what I have to do tonight. So I'm just going to take the yellow powder and I'll set my under eye area and of course my T-zone, but I'm actually not going to set my face, like my cheeks, just because I'm going to be using a creamy highlight, so I don't want to set like my face, my foundation. Decided to do my highlight right now since I'm using a liquid highlight. So this one is from Arden. I've used this in videos before, in one video actually before, which I'll link down below. It was a get ready with me using only Arden products, but this highlight is beautiful. It's called Golden Kiss, and it's one of the most beautiful like metallic highlight. It's really pretty and very intense and just perfect for the holidays. Now this is it on my like very pale skin, but it looks really beautiful. So I'm just gonna take once again my beauty blender, and I'm just gonna take a little bit that was on the cap here, and I'll apply this on my cheekbones. You can already see just how pretty it looks, and I really like this because it's quite intense, but it's not like glittery or super shimmery. It just gives like a really beautiful glow. I'll just apply it a little bit everywhere, and then I'm just gonna blend it out really well. And for my bronzer, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. This is in the color 30M. I've been using this bronzer quite a lot recently. It has been just my go-to. It's really great. At first I wasn't in love with it, but I've grown to really like it. I'm going to use this with the MAC 150 brush, which I haven't used in a while, so I'm kind of excited to use this today. I'm not doing anything too precise for my contour because I think I'll add blush, but I wanted this to be more of a like bronzy and glowy look as opposed to a very like structured contoured look. And then for blush, I'm gonna use Ginger Leaf from MAC, which is a very pretty like brownish blush, which is really pretty, but it's just very subtle. And it's not a matte, but it's a sheer tone blush, so it has no shimmer or anything. Then I'm going to use that with the MAC 129 brush. Since I'm going to be using a very vibrant lip color, I don't want to use, like I don't want to have really bright cheeks, so that's why I'm using this blush. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender again, and I'm just going to go over my face to just kind of smooth everything out, make everything just blend really well. I really love beauty blenders because you can do just so much and your makeup just looks really nice when you use one. It's definitely worth the price. And I did try the one from Real Techniques. I just didn't like it at all. I feel like it was just way too stiff. I don't know, this one is just so like bouncy and it works really well. I really recommend. I know it's like a lot of money for a sponge, but actually works really well. Now for the eyes, I'll just go back and use my bronzer and a E40 from Sigma. I'll just apply that in my crease. If I was actually gonna wear this to like for Christmas, I would prime, but it's 10 o'clock at night, so I'm just gonna wash this all off after. Actually no, I'm gonna film a second video, but yeah, I'm not gonna prime, but you know, you probably should. Then I'm gonna use some pigments. So I got this. This is the Nutcracker Sweet Bronze Pigments and Glitter Kit from MAC. I never purchased any holiday sets before, but this year I bought two. Yeah, I really want to use that today. So I think I'll be using this one. I'm just gonna do something very simple. So I say simple, but I'm gonna be wearing like a super bright lip and a pigment on my eyes. Why can't I get this out? but it's not gonna be like super complicated. So anyways, I'm just gonna take this pigment in the shade Stardream. I'll give you a swatch. It's a really pretty color because it's kind of a copperish, like it's not really gold, it's kind of a coppery color. It's gonna look really pretty just all over the lid, and it's gonna look really nice with the lip color as well. So I'm just gonna take a flat shader brush like this. This one is from the Body Shop. It's called just eyeshadow blender, but it's a nice like flat brush that's gonna work really well for pigment. So I just have a little bit on my brush, and then I'll take the Photo Finish primer water from Smashbox, which I've been loving recently just to set my face, but I'll spray that on my brush and it'll make the pigment just stick much better to my eye, and it will make it look a lot more vibrant. So I'm just gonna apply this all over my lid. Oh my god, it's so pretty. So that was actually super easy, and it looks really sparkly and nice for the holidays. So now I'm just gonna let that dry just a little bit, and then I'm gonna add just a bit more color in my crease to intensify the crease just a little bit. But in the meantime, I'll tight line my eyes. So I'll use the CoverGirl. This is just like a dual-ended eyeliner, but I really love the shade in Espresso. I really love these type of shades for my eyes. It's not a black, it's not a brown, but it's a really pretty like warm tone brown. These are just my favorite eyeliner colors because I feel like they complement my eyes really well. So I'm just gonna tight line my top and lower lash line. Okay, so now I'm just gonna grab this is Swiss Chocolate from MAC. It's just a pretty warm tone brown. It's not too dark, but I just want to add this in my crease, just right here. And then I'm just going to grab a smaller brush. This one is a 275 from MAC. I'll take the same shade, Swiss Chocolate, and I'll apply that on my lower lash line. Just because I always like to have something on my lower lash line. Okay, and then I'm going to curl my lashes, and I'm going to apply a new mascara. This is the I can never say that word. Colossal Big Shot Volume Express Mascara. Look at the packaging. It's from Maybelline. Did I say that? Look at the packaging. I don't know if this is out yet or it's going to be out in 2017, but this is what the wand looks like. It's really great. I used it once already, and it has some great volume. This is not the waterproof version. I usually prefer waterproof mascaras because my eyelashes don't curl that well. So if I was to buy this, I would get the waterproof version, but so far I really like this one. So I'm gonna find my eyelash curler, curl my lashes, and apply this. Then today I actually want to test this out for my brows. So this is from Annabelle. I talked about this in my vlog. This is the Brow Show. It's a brow gel. So let's use that today. This is in the shade Medium Dark. I don't really know how many shades they have, but let's try that. I usually don't really use brow gels, but this looks pretty nice. This would also be good on like no makeup days. No makeup days. This is what I meant. I'll put on some lashes. So these are not available right now, but they will be really early 2017. So I talked about these again in my vlogs. So these are the Lash Couture collection lashes from Kiss. So these are faux mink lashes. This style is in Midnight. So they're coming out really soon. I really love these lashes. They're amazing. Midnight is definitely one of my favorite styles. I also really love Boudoir. Now finally I'm gonna do the lips. Now I would really like to do a nude lip with that, but since it's the holidays, I feel like I have to do something a little brighter, but I want to do like a little twist on the red lips. So I was really excited for this shade because it's such a beautiful like raspberry red, and these are my favorite types of red. So this is the final look. My lips feel incredibly dry. Usually you can handle the Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipsticks, but today my lips feel incredibly dry, so make sure you moisturize your lips really well before. But yeah, I really like this makeup look. I used to wear red lipstick all the time, but now every time I wear it, I just feel so pale, and I have my tan going on, you know, so I don't know what's happening. If you were wondering, it's very late, it's almost like 2 in the morning, so if you were wondering where my top is from, it's from Zara. I really like it. I'll do a haul very soon, but it has this like frilly little top. So yeah, it's from Zara, and then my choker is from Aldo. And then for my nails, these are from Kiss. They're the new shape actually. These are like the French tip, as you can see, but I just like to paint over them. So these are the new shape for 2017 called the Squoval. So I really love the shape. And then the nail polish that I have on right now, it's a little chipped, but it's from L'Oreal. It's from the Vernis à l'Huile line, and it's the shade Grenat Irrévérent. So it's a really dark shade. I really like it. I have it on my toes as well. I feel like it looks so much better on my toes than on my nails, but it still looks great on my nails. So anyways, I feel like this is a great toe shade. So once again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!